Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
This area was great. They're just rock stars. I need a little more volume in the center and in the back. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the Fall 2025 opening Convocation, the 102nd opening in Misericordia's history. My name is David Ream, and I am honored to serve Misericordia as the Vice President of Academic Affairs. I ask that those of you who are standing, please stay standing, and those of you who are seated to please rise for the invocation, which will be offered by our Board of Trustees Vice Chair, David Payne. And then he's also a 1995 graduate of Misericordia. Following the invocation, I ask that you remain standing and join the stage party in the singing of the national anthem. This will be led by Scott Woolnaugh, Alternative Learning Program Coordinator in the Misericordia University Student Success Center. Thank you all. David Payne.
Good afternoon, and welcome, class of 2029. The entire Misericordia community is so excited to be with you today as you start your next chapter in your journey called life. Dear Father, please bless these young minds as they join our community of mercy. Bless also our Misericordia community, our faculty, staff, administration, friends, and Board of Trustees, and help us to continue to mold young minds based on the foundations of learning the Sisters of Mercy has bestowed upon this university for over 100 years. Mercy, service, hospitality, and justice. Mercy. This charism is about showing compassion, love, and care toward others, especially those facing challenges. Service. This translates into selflessness, sacrifice, and taking action to meet the needs of our community and those in need. Justice. This emphasizes fairness, acceptance, and advocating for those who are marginalized or oppressed, striving for equitable treatment for all. And hospitality. This means extending dignity, respect, and openness to everyone, creating a welcome and inclusive environment. These four charisms are woven into the fabric of the university, influencing our curriculum, our service learning programs, and overall campus culture. They guide Misericordia in fostering students' personal and professional development while inspiring a lifelong commitment to civic engagement and ethical values. You will hear a lot about these four charisms during your time at Misericordia. Equally important to this relationship is the responsibility of the entire Misericordia community to recognize and learn from each one of you as you bring your own special charisms to campus. Dear Father, let each one of us open our hearts and minds to the incredible and unique blessings each of our new students bring through the arches. Today's ceremony was just highlighted by the procession that we all just took part in, walking in as one community to this convocation. For all of us now on this next 4-year journey with the class of 2029, let us keep in our hearts the words of Albert Camus and remember our walk together today. He said, "Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend." God bless.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Scott. At this time, I am delighted to introduce Mr. Greg Collins, Chair of the Board of Trustees and a 1982 graduate of Misericordia University. Greg.
You can sit for me. Good afternoon to all of you new students, their families, friends, faculty, staff, alumni, and other special guests. We are making history today as you are the second largest first-year class in the 101-year existence of Misericordia University. So for that, sure. So for that, you will hold a special distinction, at least for 1 year, as last year was our previous second largest class. You join us at an excellent time of progress and well-planned growth. Misericordia University is a very special place where caring, motivated students find the resources and personal attention they need to succeed. We challenge all of our students to be your best, to excel in your studies, to give back to others, and achieve in all of life's endeavors. At the same time, the faculty, staff, and your fellow students are here to support you to meet those high standards with their knowledge, compassion, and collaborative spirit. Family members and parents, I know I can speak on behalf of every member of the Board of Trustees to assure you that your students are in good hands. All of us do our best to put students first in all that we do every day. We are part of a community that is rare and clearly different from other colleges and universities. The spirit of personal attention and caring for others comes to us from our founders, the Sisters of Mercy, who still serve with us as trustees to guide our vision and assure a mission-driven approach to education. Once again, to all of our new students, congratulations on becoming part of Cougar Nation. In our meetings, we often say we are one MU, and now you are too. Thank God, good luck, and welcome to Misericordia.
At this time, I'm delighted to introduce Mr. Glenn Basinski, Vice President of Enrollment Management, who will offer some observations about all of you, our distinguished group of first-year students. Glenn. You want to clap for Glenn?
He's going to make us run over time. Good afternoon, entering class of 2025. I'm truly excited to welcome you all to your new home on Dallas Heights. This ceremony marks the formal beginning of what will undoubtedly be a year like no other. I'm even more excited to welcome you as a class. As was said, at 488 strong, you become the second largest entering class in the history of Misericordia by a pretty wide margin, actually. I want to thank you for making Misericordia your home for the next 4 or 5 or even 6.5 years. We're honored that your search for the right university brought you here today, and I promise you that we'll continually strive to be worthy of that selection. Don't take my word for it, but rather look at our outstanding retention, graduation, and placement rates as proof of our commitment to support your success. Take a second to look around you at the students to your left and your right. They are about to become a very big part of your life. They'll be the people you see in your residence halls and classes and labs, at your practices and games and plays and performances and events, playing volleyball or basketball on McHale Beach, and maybe even at Sheets at 1 a.m. Some of these people will remain a part of your life for decades to come. I'm equally happy to welcome the parents and other friends and family members that are here with you today as they prepare for a new phase of their own lives and perhaps struggle a little bit with the emotion of letting you move on with yours. Even as you depart campus today, friends and family, know that we consider you a part of our extended Misericordia family. While this day and my remarks are about you as an incoming class, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that the new first-year students are only a portion of a large number of those newly becoming a part of our Misericordia community. Over the next few days, you'll be joined by around 65 transfer students and about 150 new part-time and graduate students. All of you join a community of greater than 1,500 returning students for this fall. To continue a long-standing Misericordia tradition and opening convocation, I'm pleased to share a selection of our new students' attributes and accomplishments. This list is not intended to be exhaustive. By that, I mean that if I miss something really cool, I'm sorry, but hopefully very informative and maybe a little bit fun. Students entering Misericordia this fall hail from 15 U.S. states, the District of Columbia, and 3 foreign countries. The furthest of you has traveled 4,847 miles to be here. The nearest, 0.8 of a mile. 261 different high schools are represented in this entering class. Academically, I'm also very pleased to say that you are one of the most accomplished classes we have ever been fortunate enough to enroll, boasting an average high school GPA of 3.5. You should all be congratulated for the efforts that got you here. At least 94 of you have indicated that you have membership in the National Honor Society, and many, many more have received other academic accolades too broad and varied to name here. This year's class is not lacking in leadership ability, with at least 26 students serving on their high school student council or other student government organizations, including numerous class officers, 3 of whom served as class president. Dozens more hold officer roles in clubs and other organizations. As always, athletics is a significant part of our Misericordia tapestry and will continue to be so with this new class. Nearly 300 of our incoming students indicated they participated in either varsity, travel, or even professional athletics, with more than 150 earning a captaincy at some level. More than 230 of you plan to continue those pursuits here by donning the Cougar blue and yellow. We have numerous all-conference and all-state honorees, and even one All-American. We have multiple district or regional champions and state champions, including one member of a team that went the entire year undefeated on the way to a state title. A great many of our student athletes and others in the class also work with the next generation, coaching and officiating youth leagues and programs, conducting skill drills and camps and other trainings. Of course, there's a bit of international flavor among our incoming athletes, as 3 new Canadian players join our hockey roster, as well as a Slovakian and a Ukrainian. One incoming student played goalie for Team Mexico in U20 lacrosse, and another qualified for European championships in multiple sports. For many, talents lie in other areas, as nearly a third of this class have made some sort of contribution in the arts. Students in this class play the piano, saxophone, violin, trumpet, trombone, piccolo, percussion, drums, bass, and flute. One of you was even a founding member of your school's ukulele club. A great number of you have participated in band, chorus, dance, theatrical outlets, and I hope to see many of you continue in one of our many ensembles, our dance team, or on stage with the Misericordia players. One among you is a state-level cake decorator. Another has bowled a 300 game, and yet another has written a full-length novel. One student was involved in creating a mural at the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Airport. One is head of their school's aviation club. Yet another has participated in a year-long study of the effect of anesthesia on infant brains with MRI techniques, even receiving a publication credential. Service is at the core of the Misericordia ethos, continually nourished and fostered in our mission by the founding Sisters of Mercy. The majority of you have participated in some form of volunteer work in their school or community. Whether working in church groups or community agencies or starting their own initiatives, the young people we welcome today have made a significant impact on the world around them. We have an Eagle Scout and a Girl Scout Gold Award winner among us. Several of our incoming first-year students participated in Avidium, which raises awareness of issues surrounding mental health and suicide prevention. A number of others have devoted their spare time to working in soup kitchens or community pantries, helping those around them. One student led the collection of over 400 pounds of soda tabs as a benefit for Shriners Hospitals. Another grew her hair for more than 4 years, ultimately donating 15 inches to Locks for Love. Every year I take note of one or two noteworthy trends when compiling these remarks. One extremely positive thing that jumped out at me this year is that many of you have been involved in mentoring younger students through your high school career as they progressed from middle school to high school. This is particularly true concerning working with students from challenging backgrounds or with special needs. A great number of you have participated in anti-bullying efforts as well. These small acts of care and kindness will have a huge impact on their success and happiness, and I commend you all. Exploring the field of business is clearly an interest for many in this incoming group, as 16 students have participated in FBLA, including some who went to nationals. At least 3 of our incoming students run their own lawn care business. Many more of you have balanced your studies and extracurriculars with work responsibilities at ice cream stands, farm markets, restaurants, summer camps, and babysitting duties. Misericordia also has a long tradition of enrolling students who have a familial connection, and I am happy to say that tradition continues with 40 more in our audience today. In context, we have more students entering Misericordia today with the legacy of a parent or grandparent than we had students total in our first entering class in 1924. The 2 most popular baby names in 2007 were Sophia and Aiden, and we have a handful of each in this class. But our most popular name overall, Grace, finished 23rd in the female name category that year. Some might say that having that many Graces is amazing. That's the one, right? Our most popular male name, Joseph, finished a distant 41st in popularity in the US 18 years ago. Speaking of names, in an interesting quirk, we have one incoming student with no vowels in their last name and another with no consonants in their last name. I'll let you guys figure that one out. Despite the somewhat superficial commonalities I've just described, I feel safe in saying that by every conceivable measure, you are one of the most diverse classes Misericordia University has ever enrolled. While I say that with great pride, I also offer a bit of advice. One of my favorite things about this university, having been here almost 37 years, is the way obvious differences seem to dissolve a little more easily here. The way community is quickly formed and continually strengthened. The way that difference is not only accepted and appreciated, but woven into the century-plus-year-old tapestry of the university itself. As you get to know your peers, the rapidly arriving upperclassmen, and the rest of our community, be open to that engagement and embrace those differences. We very much look forward to building these bonds with you. Faculty, staff, upperclassmen, alumni, and esteemed guests, please join me in welcoming the Misericordia University entering class of 2025.
Thank you, Glenn. At this time, I would ask that the president of Misericordia University, Dr. Daniel Myers, come forward to offer his comments to the first-year class. Dan.
Thank you, David. Welcome, everyone. Good afternoon. It's wonderful to be here with you today. I'm so excited to look out at this audience gathered here and to celebrate you, the newest members of the Misericordia University community. This is one of my favorite days of the entire year. When you arrive here, you bring your energy and all the great things that are going to happen. As you might guess, Glenn does a little version of that routine every year at Convocation, where he talks about the characteristics of the incoming class. But I got to tell you, that was the most impressive one I have heard. And I heard more wows under people's breaths among the stage party today than I ever have. So it's wonderful to have you here. We're looking forward to all the great things that you're going to do in this community. We use that word a lot, community, here at Misericordia. We live and work together. We collaborate, we celebrate, we support, debate, challenge, think, and care as one MU. For instance, take note of the faculty and staff who have joined us today and who clapped to welcome you as you came into the amphitheater. This is a rare symbolic welcome that serves as an indicator of how ingrained hospitality and individual attention are here at Misericordia, and you are going to experience that in so many ways while you're here the next few years. Every year, our annual opening convocation offers sort of a formal, official welcome. It says to you, you are now a member of the Misericordia community, the Misericordia family, the Cougar Nation. And it also gives you a preview of what commencement is going to be like on the other end of your journey here when you graduate. So you might say, in between convocation and commencement, what will my experience be like at Misericordia? You're thinking about that right now, I'm sure. You'll be able to chart your own path, but along the way, you'll be exposed to many opportunities to grow, to learn, to make friends, collaborate with others, and help others in the tradition of the Sisters of Mercy. You might already be aware, but Misericordia has an exceptional record of student retention and graduation rates, much higher than might be predicted by the data available and what other schools like us do. This is a point of pride for us and one that benefits you as students. And it comes from the efforts of so many people here at this university, but also you as you support each other in your journey through your college years. If you're willing to do your part as active and engaged learners, you'll stay here, thrive, and graduate on time to enter the professional world sooner than you might at other schools. As Chairman Collins said, you come to Misericordia University at a terrific time, and the institution will not only benefit you, but it is going to be made better by your presence as well. Once again, I'm so impressed by the crowd gathered here. My high school friends and I play in a classic rock cover band called Quest. Okay. If my bandmates were here today, not only would you be the second largest first-year class at Misericordia, but you'd be the largest crowd to which we have ever played. So let's make that a reality. Next Thursday night, we're going to be playing right here in this amphitheater, and I want you all to come out and have a good time. We're going to try to play songs that you know at least, okay? So come see us right here. If it rains, we'll be in the dome, but we're hoping to be out here. We'll have a great time. We do it every year. And take advantage of everything during Welcome Week. It is a tremendous opportunity to learn about this college, to make friends, and really get to know your community. It's packed full of great activities, and I want to see you at as much as you can possibly do. Now, before I let you go on to the rest of your college career, I want to ask you to take part in a little mini tradition here that's part of your initiation into Cougar Nation. At this ceremony, during my first year, I made my entry into TikTok stardom by recording the first year class, shouting out our unofficial rallying cry, "Roll Cougs." Okay, so we're going to do this right now, and I'm going to put you all on TikTok today. Okay, but I got to say now, you are the largest class that has been here since I've been here. So you need to be the loudest as well. Okay, so I'm going to come down here and we're going to do Roll Cougs a couple times until I'm satisfied that you're doing it as loud as you can. Okay, risk management people, don't get mad at me for jumping off the stage.
Did it work? Oh, do you want to do it again? Do you want to do it again? Why not?
All right.
The old guy did it wrong.
Let's try it again.
Ready?
really good.
Roll Coots! Roll Coots! Let it rip! Roll Coots!
Brilliant. Thank you, Dr. Myers. I invite Chairman Greg Collins back to the podium for the presentation of the Mother Mary Catherine McGann Achievement Award. Greg.
I would now like to read this citation for professional achievement for Asia Oliman. Asia Bijan Oliman, you have distinguished yourself as a nationally recognized social justice activist, motivational speaker, and an advocate for those voices too often that go unheard. Through your work with the Results Education Fund and your tireless efforts to combat poverty and hunger, you have empowered countless individuals to transform their lived experiences into powerful tools of change. Your journey from a homeless teenage mother to a respected legal professional and national leader is a testament to your resilience, vision, and unwavering commitment to justice. At Misericordia University, you found not only a community, but a calling. As a member of the Ruth Matthew Borger Women with Children's program, you balanced motherhood and academics with grace and determination, graduating in 2017 with a degree in English and becoming a campus leader and advocate. Your work was not done, though. You continued your path of excellence by earning your Juris Doctor from New York Law School, graduating with honors by the age of 27. Today, you mentor, train grassroots advocates across the country, helping them shape public policy through storytelling and civic engagement. Your voice has reached national platforms from Capitol Hill to major media outlets, always carrying the message that persistence, mindset, and purpose can transform lives and communities. Asia Bijan Oliman, your life and leadership embody the values of Misericordia, mercy, service, justice, and hospitality. For your extraordinary achievements, your advocacy for the marginalized, and your enduring connection to our mission, the Alumni Association is proud to present to you with the Mother Mary Catherine McGann Alumni Achievement Award for outstanding career achievements.
Good afternoon, Misericordia family. I feel like I want to try that Go Cougs thing, but I won't do it. So hi, trustees and president, faculty and staff, and the Incredible Woman with Children program, who I saw somewhere over there. And who are here to welcome you guys, class of 2029. I'm Asia, Jersey girl by birth, Philly girl at heart. That means I can effortlessly navigate jug handles and speak in parkway exits, but now I mean Philly when I refer to the city. And I will totally fight you on who the best sports teams are. So go Phils, and don't be surprised if I start singing the Eagles anthem, but I'll wait until at least I'm halfway through. Okay, so listen, if you're sitting here thinking I don't have it all figured out, congratulations. You're right on schedule. I sure didn't when I came here. And from just a little bit about myself, from 8th grade to high school, I lived in 7 different homes and went to 5 different schools, so you can do the math. By 18, I was already a single mom of 2, one of which is there. I'll point at her so she can be embarrassed. She has the pink dress on. And I became homeless, and I was on the run from an abusive partner, and my big 5-year plan, survive, maybe. But yeah, here I am. Not because I had it all together or had it all figured out, and not because I'm some amazingly gifted and special superhuman, um, but because Misericordia gave me the space to grow when I wasn't even sure I could. When I applied here, I was literally in search of a place to escape the seemingly boundless cycle of misery I had found myself in. I needed to believe that there was more to life than just surviving, and that there was more to life that I could show my kids. And I found that here when I first drove through the arches. Misericordia was my turning point. And what makes this place different is the spirit at its core, the charisms of mercy, service, justice, and hospitality. Those aren't just pretty words painted on the walls of Insulaco. They're the heartbeat of this place. I saw mercy in the professors who tolerated having toddlers crash the seminars and who took the extra time to encourage me through moments of not knowing whether or not I should be in college at all. And in letting me take like 5 different one-on-one classes, Professor Hamilton. I saw service in the student body, just sharing notes when others missed class, volunteering to hang out with the children in the Women with Children program once a week so those moms could go to the gym or just like nap. I saw justice in the way that this university insists that every story matters, no matter where you come from or what you've survived. And I saw hospitality in the Women with Children program, which didn't just open a door for me, but said, bring your kids, bring all that mess and beautiful life with you. There's space for everybody and all of it. Those charisms carried me, and now I'm here to extend them back to help them carry you forward. So if I may, get out your pens. I'm joking, but not really. Let me give you 3 crucial pieces of advice to help you start this chapter. First piece of advice: you don't need to know everything right now. Some of you already have your whole career and life mapped out in a nice color-coded bullet journal with corresponding Evernote on your phone and matching dream collage on your phone wallpaper. That's awesome. That's amazing, really. Others of you are more like me, or like I was, second and triple guessing what your major should be, and maybe by the end of it, end up adding like 2 or 3 majors and a certification, like I did. That's also awesome. And the truth is, college is not about having all the answers right now. It's about learning and experimenting and slowly piecing together who you want to become. This time is for figuring things out, trying new things, failing at some, and surprising yourself at others, but learning from every step, stumble, and fall. It's about sitting on the bottom floor of Insulaco Hall or in some hidden library nook and realizing that you're not just learning history or biology, you're learning yourself. Give yourself permission to figure it out as you go. So whether you think you have your future all figured out or you forgot to think about your future at all until now, take a deep breath. You'll be okay. Take each day as they come with a willingness to learn and the humility necessary to find yourself. That brings me to my second piece of advice. Ask for help early and often. Listen, this is not the Hunger Games Mercy Edition, okay? You don't win by going at it alone. You actually can't win this game in isolation. And lucky for you, Misericordia is packed with people who are willing and able to help you. A critical thing that life will teach you, either the easy way or the not so easy way, is humility. Okay, so you know that heavy feeling you get when you're terrified of being wrong, like that tight chest feeling, the pit in your stomach, maybe a little sweat. You don't want to admit it, but we all know that feeling. We've all been there. Let me be one of the many voices, and probably not the first, to tell you, let that go. Seriously, take that weight off your shoulders. You don't have to be the smartest person in the room. In fact, you don't really want to be the smartest person in the room, because if you're always the smartest, you're not learning. You become stagnant. And college is not the place to stay stuck in your old ways of thinking. The only way to become your best self is to open yourself up, to admit what you don't know, and let yourself be filled with everything that this place has to offer. This is college. You're going to hit moments where you don't understand the material, where life outside the classroom gets really heavy, or when you simply feel like you can't balance it all. Your pride will say, ask a question. No, that's embarrassing. But your humility should then jump in and say, no, failing that test because you were too cool to ask a question, that's embarrassing. Seriously, remind yourself daily that it takes strength to admit that you need help. And the sooner you do, the sooner you'll find people ready to lift you up. Humility helps keep you teachable, open, and connected. And honestly, it's often the difference between like barely surviving college and truly thriving here. So if you need a sign or a push or a large neon flag, here it is. Talk to your professors, schedule the meetings with your advisor, sign up for a tutor, take advantage of the counselors, go to the writing center. Asking for help is not weakness, it's wisdom. And it's way easier to ask when you're treading water rather than when you're already on the ocean floor. But also, and like really, really hear me on this one, even if you feel like you're drowning already, you are never too far gone to ask for help. My last piece of advice, because y'all look so interested, I'm just saying, is to take this time to build your people and your purpose. Yes, your degree will matter, but the people you connect with here will matter more. Embrace the roommate who makes you laugh when you want to cry. Find that friend who texts you coming at 8:01 a.m. because you swore you'd make it to that 8 a.m. class early. Find the mentor who challenges you to try things that you dream of but scare you. It can be really easy to just sit with what's easy in life. And that includes who you surround yourselves with. But comfort isn't always good for you. When you come across someone who says I missed my point and I promised that I would read from the script and not like go off. So here I go back. When you come across someone who says, who challenges you to do better, that's because there's a typo, sorry. Who challenges you to do better, it will be so uncomfortable. Believe me, I know. You'll want to run from them, or may even find yourself trending towards saying like, I don't like them, I don't talk to them. But remember, all that super fun stuff I said about humility like 2 minutes ago, yeah, guess what? That still applies in relationships too. You will come across friends who will encourage you to be better, go farther, reach higher, friends who won't let you become complacent, friends who will not only have a heart-to-heart about your wildest dreams, but help you achieve them too. Keep those friends close. They will help you go far. And let the charisms guide you in this journey of connecting with others. Practice mercy. Serve whenever you can. Fight for justice and welcome people. Those habits will last you so much longer after you've forgotten what chapter you crammed at 2 a.m. before an exam day. So I'll close with this. Don't waste your college years trying to look like you've got it all together. No one expects you to. Use them to actually get it together. Learn, mess up, try again, ask for help, start over when you need to, laugh at yourself, and keep going. Because 4 years from now, it won't matter who looked the smartest or knew it all from the start. The only thing that will matter is if you got stronger. Are you kinder? Are you wiser? Are you proud of the legacy you left behind? So, class of 2029, show up. I'll say this again. Ask for help. Build your people and be brave and bold. Your path may zigzag and reroute, and that's okay. Sometimes the life you build is better than the one that you planned. So welcome to Misericordia. We are so glad you're here. I do want y'all to say go Cougs for me though. So 1, 2, 3.
Go Cougs!
He gets the loud one and I get, what? Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Go Cougs!
I have to come down there to get it loud. One more time. Loud, or I will come down there. Ask my daughter. I'll come down there. 1, 2, 3. I guess that's okay. Go make this place better because you are here. Thank you.
Thank you, Asia, for your comments to all of us, and particularly to students. Ask questions. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. At this time, I would like to ask everyone to please rise for the singing of the university's alma mater, as led by teacher education faculty member, Dr. Steve Bruskowski. The words to the alma mater are printed on the back cover of your program, and I encourage everyone to sing along. After the alma mater, I ask that you remain standing as we invite the president of the Misericordia University Student Government Association, Ruth Cami Mann, to the podium. Cami will announce the winners of the top prizes for those students and families who fully participated in orientation. Cami will also deliver the closing benediction. One more set of advice. Following the benediction, we ask the members of the audience and our first-year students in the amphitheater to please remain at your seats until the stage party, the faculty, and staff have processed from the ceremony completely. Once the last official has left the amphitheater area, students, you are welcome to exit your rows and reunite with your families if they are present. At this moment, I would simply like to wish all of you a great academic year. Go out there, be ready, be brilliant. We will be supporting you all along. So first, the alma mater. Steve.
Woodland home on Dallas Heights, majestic, grand in view. Your loyal students far and near proclaim their love for you. Your banner bright of truth and light shall proudly o'er us wave. Its shining gold and azure blue denote your spirit brave. Misericordia, we're proud of you. We love your murmuring pine trees, your groves and grotto too. You are our alma mater, and to you we will ever be true. Misericordia we hail, dear Misericordia.
Hi, everyone. It is a pleasure to be with you guys today. I will begin to draw the winners of our prizes. And if you don't win anything right now, don't worry about it. We have more winners after this has been over. The first prize that we will be giving is a free parking pass for the year.
I want. You got.
I'm so sorry if I butcher your last name, but this prize goes to Heather Vu. You can pick up your prize after convocation is over. The next one is a $250 gift card to J&J's Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
I'll have to say your name, Dr. Ream. This one goes to Charles Healy. This next prize is a $100 gift card for Sheets. This one goes to Ángel González Flores.
That's beautifully said.
And the last one is a personal parking spot for the semester. This one goes to Patrick DePriest. Again, if you didn't win anything, don't feel discouraged. There will be more opportunities after Convocation is over. All right, as we close this Convocation, let us pause in gratitude. Good and gracious God, we are so grateful for this day and for the new opportunities that await for each student here today. We give thanks for the families, friends, and mentors who have walked alongside them and for this new community that welcomes them. We ask your blessing upon this class as they begin their journey here. May you lead them to discover knowledge that expands their minds, friendships that guard their hearts, and opportunities that awake their deepest callings. May you lead them to live a life that represents the values that guide our institution. In a world that longs to be heard, may they seek to bring justice. In a world that knows division, may their hearts be full of mercy, forgiveness, and compassion. In a world where many feel unseen, may hospitality guide them to open doors for one another. And in a world that needs healing, may their lives be full of service, using their gifts for the good of others. As they walk through this new chapter, may they be shaped to lead with wisdom, compassion, and purpose. And may they never forget that they are surrounded by a community that believes in them, supports them, and celebrates them. Go now with courage, go with gratitude, and go with peace. Amen.
Are the bagpipers out there? Good. Okay. They were standing right there. Okay. Maybe if you leave, they'll start playing. Yeah, let's go. Mo, you're doing such a good job.
want to see you guys.